guys, it's Naru here, and welcome back to a new video. This is actually going to be OC introduction number 4, and you will be learning about Papa Naisho, and he was requested by Mama Cupcake. She actually sent me a message on Skype, and she was like, please do Papa Naisho, and I'm like, okay, I'll do Naisho. So anyways, getting into his fun facts, Naisho is ditzy. He's really ditzy, and you can see Naru took that from him, because Naru is very ditzy himself, and Naisho's very sweet, he's very warm, and he's very kind, and he's somewhat like an introvert. It's just that since he's used to doing his king work, he kind of likes being by himself, so whenever Naru and Naru would come and try to talk to him, he would be like, you know what, you guys go play somewhere else, I got work to do. So yes, so getting into his background, which is very long, and I will try to brief it for you guys, so if you want to know more about a certain area, let me know in my comment box below. So when Naisho was young, his dad was a very demeaning king. He treated his people like crap, and he believed that's how you treat people. And Naisho himself was like, hey, that's not me. I'm not treating my people like you. And his dad didn't approve of it, so Naisho ended up running out the house, meeting a beautiful demon prostitute, and having a one-night stand with her, and that resulted into Naru being born. And the girl ended up giving him Naru and was like, sayonara, and Naisho was like, oh my god, I have a child at a young age, what to do? And he ended up raising Naru with lots of love and kindness, because he was like, I'm not going to let my child live a life of sadness and no love. So that's basically what he did. So when it was his time to go to the human world, Naisho got there, and he ended up meeting Rebecca, and he saw her, and she was like stumbling over trash cans, and he's like, oh my gosh, and he catches her, and as soon as his eyes meets hers, he's like, oh my god, you're the most beautiful woman I have ever seen in my life. Fell in love with her in first sight, and ever since he was there, he legit was pining for her, trying to get her to go out with him. Technically, Naisho was at creeper level. That's how constant he was. And Rebecca was like, no, get away from me. So, but at the time when he had to leave the human world because you couldn't stay there for long, he was like, you know what, I'll just give up. She doesn't love me, and it's kind of worthless staying here for a girl that won't respect my feelings. And before he actually entered the gate to leave, she ran up to him, and she was like, you know what, I'll go with you. You're the only person who's shown me genuine love, and you know, let's try this. So they ended up going to his world. She ended up changing her name to Nara, because if you guys don't know, all of the Naru fam starts with N's. So Naisho, Naru, Nara. You kind of get my feel. So yeah, and that's how life was for him. She met Naru, they had their differences, but her and Naru became BFFs for life, and Naisho was a happy parent and a happy husband, until Nara brought up the question, can we have a kid? And Naisho is like, I'm not having another mistake. I'm sorry, no, we're not having a kid. And Nara got really depressed about it, because she never had the joy of bringing a kid in the world, and Naisho was like, you know what, let's try it. Let's, try it. I know some problems are going to occur, but she's a strong woman, and I know she's going to survive this. So she gets pregnant. All is well until the later half of her pregnancy, and Naisho's like, crap, I gotta watch over her. But again, since he's a king, he didn't have a lot of time to spend with her, and Naru was the one that kind of took care of her during her pregnancy. So when she was in labor, Naru ran to Naisho. Naisho was like, oh my god, I gotta get to my wife. As soon as they got there, she was dead, and Naisho was like, oh my God, my wife is dead. I couldn't do anything to save her, and what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to feel? And he really just ended up locking himself in his quarters and not speaking to Naru at that point in time until Naru was about 13, 14, and he just kind of, made peace within himself, because once he kind of saw Naru and how Naru was, he's like, oh my gosh, Nara, you never left me. He's exactly like you. So maybe I can give life another chance, and maybe I can live, because that is what you would have wanted me to do. So he became who he was now, beautiful grandparent of 2 grandkids, and he's just lovely, and I love everything about Naisho. I just love him. He did have mistakes along the way, but who doesn't have mistakes in their life? So yeah, he's a very old soul. I love him, and I just need to draw him a lot more than I do, because technically to you guys he's a ghost, and I'm personally not a fan of this artwork of him, so maybe I'll just redo it in my sketchbook or something. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Give this a like, comment, and a share if you want your friends to learn about Papa Naisho. And yeah, so put a comment in my description box below, not my description, my comment box below, on what you learned about Naisho that you didn't know about him. And again, comment on my Instagram post if you want to know about a character that you don't know, but for the next week's is going to be the Naru fam, because I got a lot of requests for the Naru fam characters. So yeah, bye guys.